Hey, 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 domain 770 click. Man, as you can see, man, I had a good time, and I also had a hard time keeping up with some of them dance moves that was there. But overall, man, I had a good time. Lynette, thanks for letting me come out.
No problem.
How did you get introduced into Zumba?
Well, I got introduced to the Zumba by going to the Y. I wanted to do something where me and my kids could both enjoy. Of course, they didn't join the Zumba class with me, but they did other activities. I wanted to join the Zumba because it's incorporating dancing and a healthier lifestyle. So I got 2 out of 1. So there's a lot of benefits in that.
Now, as I had a hard time keeping up with those dance moves. How hard was it for you to pick up and learn the steps and so forth and go through the embarrassment? As some people might feel embarrassed if they're in a class and they ain't keeping up with everybody. Like, how did you maintain to deal with that?
Well, doing something new, I had the mindset that people would maybe pay attention to me, but I had to block that out, and I just kind of focus on the benefits. I had never joined a dance class or aerobics class before, but I made up my mind that's what I wanted to do. As a matter of fact, I got in the front of the class so I could really learn the moves, and I just went with it, and it took me about 2 weeks to kind of figure out all the songs have pretty much the same step in some kind of way. So
now I like that because she says she goes to the front of the class,
Right.
when she didn't learn it like that. And I'm quite sure you picked up a Zumba buddy or anything. Is there anybody that you met that kept you motivated and going?
Yeah. Most of the people in the class, we got familiar with each other, and we saw each other. We came in the class. We were so excited. We gave each other a high five. It was always good to see everybody and to see everybody's body change. That's the first thing we looked at each other like, oh, she got smaller, So
the results.
Yeah.
So what on the survey that I did, I asked a bunch of women what keeps them from falling off their workout routine, or what made them fall off their workout routine.
Yeah.
And majority of them had already fell off their workout routine and so forth. And some said that they just couldn't stay motivated.
Yeah.
How would you encourage someone to stay motivated, or come and join the Zumba class?
Well, I would tell them to think about the reasons why they started in the first beginning. Most of the time you start exercising is because you want to be around for your family. And always think about, when you make excuses to not go, that you want to stay healthy for your family so you can stay in their lives, and they need you and you need them, and all the other benefits that come along with exercise.
Now, you said a big thing right there, family. You want to always be there for your family.
Yes.
The number one reason why a lot of people fell off their workout routine was because of dealing with family and life and so forth. Go to work, got to come home, cook, clean, and so forth. And then for all the single women out there that are doing it by themselves and doing everything, what can you tell them to how to gain some type of control to where they can balance their life and keep that workout going?
Well, you have to keep up your schedule. You can't let anything bombard you. You have to keep your schedule up, because as me and you were discussing, you have 24 hours in a day, and you have to make a decision to stick with your schedule, and you can't go back on your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it, and you're going to see benefits. The results are going to be there. It's science. If you work out 3 days a week, you're going to see results. If you eat better, you're going to see results.
Now, let's just say the person that's trying to stay consistent or so forth, and end up having to miss a day, and then that kind of gets them discouraged or whatever, and then that day falls into 2 days. So if they can't make a Zumba class, what would you suggest that they do why they had to miss a day? How would you make up for it?
Well, if you can't make a Zumba class, try and do something at home. If you have a dog, walk the dog. I walk my dog, and 10 minutes back and 10 minutes coming back to the house, that's 20 minutes. That's pretty good for somebody who had to go to a parent conference meeting or You have to go get your car repaired. Do something. Keep up your cardio in some type of way. There's always YouTube. But make sure you get back on the schedule that you're used to. Something that you like to do. You have to keep it up. You can't falter or you're going to be in big trouble.
Now, you're taking care of your business in the Zumba, in the gym, or whatever you got going. And now another monster is attacking you, and it's the diet plan.
Yes.
Tell us about your diet plan. How do you stick to it?
Well, in the morning I have a shake, a smoothie, and you can make your smoothies any kind of way. You just have to make sure you incorporate like a protein inside of the shake. It's, you get it from any kind of store. I get mine from Sam's, and it's about $11, and it's a really nice size protein incorporated. And so you can add any kind of fruit you like. If you're diabetic, you might just want to stick with vegetables and a small amount of fruit and ice, and it only takes about 5 minutes. And that's what I have in the morning.
And how is it? Is it expensive, or how,
It's really not expensive. All you're buying is the protein. You make your ice at home, and your vegetables and fruit, you can get that at the grocery store. So I'll say it may be $15 at the most, and that'll last you my can lasts me for about a month. So
that's not bad.
It's probably cheaper than going to McDonald's every day.
Yeah, that's not bad. Now let's talk about on the food side right here. As we can see, we got a plate right here. What is this right here, and how expensive is this?
Okay, right here we have some chicken and some vegetable mix, and we also have grains, granola. It's a substitute for rice. My mom's a diabetic, so I didn't want to have rice in the house. This is great because you can't really tell that this is grain. It tastes just like rice. Okay. So no bread, and this whole deal is something that I bought from Hwpo, and I would say it costs less than $15 as well. That's one dinner or lunch if you want.
Not bad. And me, I'm a big eater. I'm one of the main reasons. Let's see.
Try it. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. And this is packaged. The meat is packaged, and also the vegetables are packaged. What I do is I look at the back of the labels to make sure there's not a lot of sugar, there's protein, and there's not a lot of fat. And I don't have to season this at all, but you can't tell, right?
It's really good.
It's good.
Seriously, this is really good. And what do you do for a breakfast? So this is more like a dinner.
Yeah.
Or would it be
you could use that for lunch or dinner. For lunch, you can do this as well, or you can have a salad, and you can also use the same chicken in the salad. And you can use a light dressing. You don't have to use, too much even if you don't want to have a light dressing. Just don't use too much. And in between meals, you can eat yogurt or a grain bar, something to get you in between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you'll be good to go. And make sure you drink your 2 liters of water a day.
That's really important. Make sure. And on that note anyway, but a lot of people will try to drink a gallon of water.
Yeah.
And it's hard, but 2 liters is not bad.
No, 2 liters, you can do it. And I used to drink a lot of soda, and what I did to overcome that was I actually chugged a bottle of water. I got all the way to 1/3, and then I just kept the bottle at my desk, and when I got thirsty, I just drank the water. So it motivated me to keep drinking water, and to this day, I really do try to get my 2 liters in.
So, I want to appreciate you for having me on Hard Work Pays Off.
Oh, yeah.
For everybody out there that wants to join the Zumba class, on what nights do you do it, and where can they find you?
Okay, on Thursdays at True Believers Church, the address is 1505 Rustic Timbers in Humble, Texas. We're in the gym, and that's every Thursdays at 7 p.m. Also, we have another location, and that address is 4503 Bammel, North Houston, and it's in Suite 110. We're going to do that every Saturdays at 10 a.m. And come there, you'll have lots of fun and get you a Zumba buddy.
Alright, what's up? Get you a Zumba buddy. And hey, look, on most shows you always see them eat a little bit. It was really good. I knocked this whole plate off.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, it really good.
Yeah.
But thank you to that for having me.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for tuning in to another great show.
Everybody got
hard work pays off.
So I don't judge nobody.
Stay tuned
I don't
for
know
more radio
next man. You know what I'm talking about? My grandmama 94 with 200 offspring. When ain't nobody looking, she probably still be hitting her knees. Praying for her babies in a world so crazy. If it wasn't for some of her prayers, I'd be probably doing 80. Walking up out the wall.